Premier Doug Ford stepped to the podium Thursday afternoon in Niagara Falls and walked back his government's decision to open up Greenbelt lands to help address the housing shortage.
It was a mistake to open the Greenbelt. It was a mistake to establish a process that moved too fast. This process, it left too much room for some people to benefit over others. It caused people to question our motives. As a first step to earn back your trust, I'll be reversing the changes we made and won't make any changes to the Greenbelt in the future. Because even if you do something for the right reasons, with the best of intentions, it can still be wrong. As I've shown in the past, and as I'm showing you today, when I make a mistake, I'll fix them and I'll learn from them, because that's what I promised I would do. And in the next election, you'll have the chance to decide how I've done, to decide if I've kept my promises, if I got it done.
As you might expect, the Premier faced some tough questions from the press.
Why did it take your entire caucus having to tell you what their constituents were feeling? Why did it take 2 legislative reports? It was clear from the get-go something wasn't right. You admitted that. Why did it take all this for you to reverse this?
Well, thanks for the question, Richard. When you're facing a crisis, no matter if it's a housing crisis or a crisis during the pandemic, and when they came to me and said, this will produce homes and roofs over people's heads for a minimum of 150,000 people. You'll have a hospital, you have long-term care. I felt we needed to move. I've come out here today to admit it was wrong. It was a wrong decision, and that we're putting this land back in the Greenbelt.
How should Ontarians trust you when you are hosting developers in your backyard? Those developers pay money to have access to you and your backyard, and the money goes to your family. This is developers to the party, to your family.
Well,
is that not corruption?
Well, first of all, Colin, thank you for that question. I've never taken a penny from absolutely anyone. I've never even expensed a hamburger or a chocolate bar, nothing, ever. I pay out of my own pocket, you know. And as for if people want to talk to me, they can show up to Ford Fest. Thousands of people do, but no one can influence me. Simple as that.
The Premier says that it will be up to the voters of Ontario to ultimately decide his government's fate.
I'm going to continue moving forward to build homes for the people of Ontario, moving forward with the promises that we made to the people of Ontario in 2022, and we're going to make sure that we fulfill those promises. And in 4 years, in 2026, I should say, people will have a choice to determine if I kept our promises and I got the job done.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source on your TV.